I speak like an oracle, and I ain't gonna stop there. This nigga is more to go. I speak like an oracle.
Like some fresh out beats like this right here, boy. Go sell me.
Necessary.
Dropped a couple dollars on the blockchain. Yeah. About to hit this reefer, let my locks hang. Yeah. Tapping in with shawty, she a hot thing. Yeah. She tryna eat this dick up like a mukbang. Yeah. And who am I to deny? Who do it better than I? That question rhetorical. This flow is historical. I'm fire like some charcoal. I speak like an oracle, and I ain't gon' stop there. Cause nigga, it's more to go. With a little thread and a needle, I can sew y'all fate. Replay it in my mind like the cane and the old dog tape. Nigga, snatching off your ski and expose y'all face. Nah, it ain't my birthday, but I can show y'all cake. Blow out your flame, knock you out your frame. Got pounds of Zaba, not an ounce of game. You lame, I know your mama's shame. I'm from a lineage of gods that don't benefit from frauds and never penny pinch at all. Dope, you finna get this raw. Meet your new plug, sock it to my pockets. Put it in my palm, bitch. Quit trying to change the topic. You out of options, you in the ocean. Where all the sharks is, said you got motion. Well, I guess you finished how you started, so I dropped a couple dollars on the blockchain.
Hey, I get in the booth and get to thinking like.
Welcome to another episode. What is it, episode 4?
Yup.
Should have been a podcast with your host,
SHIN
Necessary Kinga. And of course, we're celebrating still. Like
420.
Every day, really.
420.
420 is like every day. But of course, she ain't got the merch pack in. If you want one of these shirts, you gotta wait till next year. But we'll have more merch on the way.
You don't have to wait till next year.
You really
He just fucking with y'all. You can get it whenever you want to. Just inbox me and
hit the like button. Do
give me
that.
that.
Hit the like button. Subscribe. Do that. Do us that solid, and then the merch will magically show up at your doorstep.
Magically.
Yeah.
Let's get straight into this. Quavo, Chris Brown. Because look, I want to do it like this. I had so many people try to talk to me about this. I'm like, hey, take the podcast out. I hit the wrong person with, hey, take the podcast out. Then this particular person got their emotions like, damn, are you deferring me to the podcast? I'm like, yes. That's the point of me doing it. Investing my time and energy in it so I can put it in one place. And that one place can be, you can go visit this tree of knowledge and get what you want out of it. But, sometimes people, they feel like they have access to you. And because they do have physical access to you, they feel like they have access to you entirely.
Right.
You don't get my spirit. You don't get my full out energy. You have a physical version of me that's allowing myself to be around you.
Right.
Whether it's positive or negative, you get a certain version of me. And this is dedicated to another version of me. That's all.
They want your whole mind.
I want your mind, body, and soul. I got something for your mind, your body, and your soul.
Get this pod. I'm actually not really interested in that back and forth at all.
You're not. A lot of people aren't. Like, if you are into music, hip-hop on any level, rap on any level, here's that word I'm starting to like, the culture on any level. If you are into that on any level, the real version of that, then this popcorn version of it doesn't do it for you.
Not at all.
So when somebody asks me, what do you think about the battle? Or these motherfuckers are talking shit to each other because they don't like each other. The other guys are literally just battle rapping.
Right.
It's who's the best MC.
Right.
So again, we get to revisit because I've asked people, I don't try to just bump into a couple of people I know, people I love. Hey, what do you think about it? Well, I don't really like hip hop. And then the following week, what you don't like happens with people you do like, and now you want to know about it. Now you want insight on it. Now it's a hot topic in your little algorithm of life. To all those people, thank you. Thank you for proving me right that taking certain subjects and going deep with them is important for the culture. The fucking culture. I hate the culture. What the fuck is the culture? And I want to blame a lot of New York. Hey, I'm not doing pause no more. I like eating meat, ribs, steaks, and shit.
We don't do that on
We don't, but it's a thing. What you pausing for? You pausing because deep down inside you want to do some gay shit. So you letting them know, I don't want to do it. So I'm going to pause this moment. So when I'm by myself, I can do some gay shit. Nigga, fuck that. If you're doing something for the culture, ultimately you're doing it for yourself.
Right.
You are the culture. Black people, you are the culture. White people, you visit the culture. Guess what that means? You're part of the culture. Byproduct, you're the culture.
Right.
Hell, y'all own everything.
Right. Definitely.
You're the culture.
I ain't never, well, I ain't gonna say that, but it's so many guys that want to get into music ready to bend over and take it. Like they want to do that. Theoretically. I mean, I don't know if they want to physically, but business-wise, they're willing to take a fucking to be the person that they admire.
A fucking, sometimes it's not always physical, you fucking idiots.
Right.
I'm not trying to get fucked in the ass, but sometimes it boils down to that. But sometimes it's, hey, we're gonna do a 70-30 split. Oh, you get 5 out of that. The other 10 go to your manager. That's 15. This particular 15 go over here. So you get 5 out of that. They sharing these percentages. And just to break it down, you get 5%, he get 10%, he get 15%, and we get that other 70. That's systematic fuckery.
Right.
You getting fucked. Right? We getting fucked at these jobs.
100%.
You go to work every night, you giving them something that you can never get back. And they giving you something they give to everybody.
They got plenty of.
Time is more important than money. I'm learning that now. I actually spent time with a few different people over this period of life, this last couple of months. And I'm able to bump into people and be intrigued with their beauty and their allure. And some of these people I bump into and some of these people I spend time with, I'm starting to realize, is it really worth it? Like, are you really worth my time? Like the
That's
subject,
a fair question.
Like the subject, Quavo and Chris Brown. Is it really worth our time? It's worth people saying, hey, talk about it. Well, you can go get that from anywhere. Right. But we're going to give you our take on it just real quick. Then we get back to the important things. Chris Brown is an entertainer. We know his history. Quavo is a rapper. We know his history. If you can put these two in any type of spectrum, it'll be popcorn music. Popcorn in the sense of popular music.
Right.
Corn in the sense of corny shit. Chris Brown a little more serious because he speaks to the ladies. He's on another level. Artistically, sonically, on every level he outweighs Quavo. Now, what Quavo do got, he's just popular. The bitches want to fuck him. Let me tell you why. See, Chris Brown a pretty boy. He get bitches 24/7. Quavo, that little hood nigga. That's what they want.
Right.
That's the thug. That's the head honcho.
Honcho.
The truth be told,
He was a part of an iconic group.
Of course, iconic group. An iconic group that copied another iconic group. That's nothing's new under the sun that happens. Right. But Quavo doesn't have the skill set to go against Chris Brown, who actually have a skill set lined up. But Quavo did. He did respond. And he had a better response than Chris Brown. Chris Brown responded out of emotion. Quavo took his time. And with me not expecting him to perform like that lyrically, because it wasn't lyrics, it was just some good shit talking. Call a nigga crackhead Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's ironic that he, that's perfect.
He actually gave him his props in the same breath because he's calling him Michael Jackson. So he really, they just talking back and forth. But Chris Brown, him trying to do the battle thing is the fact that he brought in Takeoff.
Right.
Like,
saying everybody wished that you were dead. Right. Nobody wished that.
Right. This is this dude seeing his nephew get murdered in front of him, and you're putting it into something that's supposed to be entertainment.
Even if it's beef. Because that's beef. If they could fight, they would.
Yeah. You can't say no shit like that, and then I'm just like certain things. If it's like a real rap battle, like we just battling because we on some music shit, say what you want to say, whatever. But when you say something like that, you're trying to press that. Press a button. Yeah, you're really trying to hit that nerve.
And certain buttons you don't press.
Right. Not even for sake of entertainment.
You don't. I think with the whole Drake thing, with him sampling or using AI to filter his voice that sound like Pac and sound like Snoop, I think that's disrespectful. But I think it's dope. I think it's real though.
That's funny. I'm thinking the same thing. Like I didn't like it, but I like the fact that he took the first step. We'll mark this in history. Drake took the first step into actually accepting AI rap in the culture.
And when you say when these people that hate Drake say he's a part of the system and shit like that, that make me think maybe they right. Maybe somebody said, you know what, we got this, go on, use it. If you use it, we'll pay you to do it.
Yeah, he probably owned part of the company, the AI company. He probably owned part of it.
Real niggas don't do probably. If you feel it, it's true. If you feel it, it's true.
I don't have the facts.
If you feel it, it's true.
But
it's AI.
It would make sense. Why would he do that for somebody else that he ain't got nothing to do with? He just picked a random AI voice company to use? No, it don't work like that.
It don't. That's stuff around you.
Right. So this is more than just him just using Pac and Snoop voices. It's got to be way more backstory behind it, and we just getting the entertainment part of it. But it's definitely a business move.
So why is Quavo mad at Chris Brown? Why is Chris Brown mad at Quavo? This all stems from you bitches. See, a lot of people be like, I'm not going to disrespect the black woman. I'm not. I'm disrespecting every woman. The fuck you mean? Chris Brown is known for beating a bitch. Anybody. He didn't choke 2 or 3 bitches in this industry. I ain't talking about just don't call Rihanna a bitch. Rihanna want to be called a bitch. She's naughty. She want to be fucked from the back. You know, but that's what she's into. So if she's into that type of energy, then me saying it is nothing far from how she already sees herself. Now, if somebody say, don't call me nigga, and you a nigga, I can respect, fuck you. Fuck, what the fuck is that about? And it's this level of respect that's get brought up to that level.
What I've heard the women say as soon as you say something like that, they're like, what if somebody called your daughter that?
Listen, you think they haven't? You think she's not dealing with being called that at school? Or when some dude see her in the store not recognizing that, you know, that's a kid, or maybe even if he just has some type of interest. Hey, look at them, look at that bitch. Look at them bitches over there. It's just a part of, it's a word. I understand though. When you get older, you take it out of your vocabulary because you feel like it's mature. But then when you get mad, you snap back into it.
Right.
Fuck you. I can't use it because I'm happy and you're thinking now. But the minute your kids steal your car or your husband fuck your neighbor, that's a bunch of words from the happen, ain't it? You getting emotional. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit. And I do believe I got hit for that. Why would you clear your throat so much? You know, it's a lot of pollen outside, right? And then we're doing a lot of talking. So just thinking about like the critique.
You're fucking human. What do you mean?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not a human.
I don't know fucking network programming show where you can't do it. We do what the fuck we want to do.
That's true. Also, like smokes tobacco inside of these. This is tobacco, everybody. Just so you know. Just so you know. You think they buying there with the big weed leaf on the shirt?
Man, listen. And I was just thinking about this the other day. Like, this shit is medically legal here. It's fully legal other places. And
it's none of your fucking business.
Listen. Somebody's sitting in jail right now for this, and it's legal.
Yep.
That tells you everything you need to know.
Now this would be the perfect time to take that same little stubby thumb you be swiping with and dick whatever you be doing with it and hit the like button for us, cause it's necessary. I mean, come on. I gotta keep asking. Appreciate that.
Yeah, but if y'all want to get these shirts though, honestly, we back. If y'all want shirts, we got a bunch of shirts coming up. And you know, a lot of people have merch. This is gonna be different. When you get our shit, it come with different things. This weed leaf is actually a real fucking weed leaf. We got it from Colombia. We imported this weed leaf, 50 of them. So we got 50 shirts and give away.
You just peel it off.
These are actually letters of the alphabet. No, but where were we at?
Well, I was talking about the weed being legal and somebody sitting in prison right now for that. But initially it was Chris Brown and Quavo. So either way it go, I'm not really interested. I listened to them. Wasn't really impressed by either one of them. I could just tell it was a conversation between two guys that are
rich,
having two rich guys having their
fighting over some hoo-ha.
Yeah, their disagreement over records.
So let's get back to where we're supposed to be. A lot of people think that this is a distraction from something else. Everything is a distraction. Everything.
Right.
A spider getting eaten by a fucking bird is a distraction if you look at it.
It's all kind of shit going on. What you want to look at? It's what's in your algorithm. If the war in Iran and Palestine and all that shit not in your algorithm, that's because you don't give a fuck about it. If the upcoming election and who you gonna vote for and not vote for and all that kind of stuff, if this not all over your timeline right now, this not in your algorithm because you don't give a fuck about it. But you gonna have them ass shaking challenges in your algorithm.
You'll see that, and
you're gonna see that.
And for the ladies, y'all see that big buff dude or them sexy. That's another thing. I really can't deal with that. The double standard that they don't want to accept. Women, they hate the double standard. I'm starting to respect that shit. This is a double standard. We itemize you guys. We turn you into an item. Get on with this. We turn you into a visual pleasure for us to enjoy, and we ogle you. I've ogled the Sears catalog before when I was a kid. the Bay Suit edition. No, but look, so ogling females and respecting what you see are two different things. So women online, I see this all the time. They post some dude fucking the shit out of somebody. Ooh, I need that. Posting gay ass shit. Ooh, I might eat her pussy. I ain't gonna eat nobody else pussy. I eat her pussy.
Who are these women?
What?
It's at that point it depends on the woman, right? Some women you'll never see post certain things like that.
Shit.
But they'll post their version of it either through some kind of weird ass cryptic message or they'll do it on another platform.
They click like on that shit.
Right. Or that too. Even if they're not posting it,
they'll share it.
They could be liking it or sharing it.
So social media plays a big role into our culture. And that's another reason that this hip hop thing is being looked at as more than hip hop, as far as with the big boys, Drake, Cole, blah blah blah. But you go down to Kingdom, you go down to Quavo and Chris Brown. It's interesting. All of a sudden, that bothers me. That bothers me deeply. I mean, I get the state of hip hop. I get the state of the culture, but the truth is, the big distraction is this shouldn't even be happening.
Right, this goes nowhere.
Nowhere.
This goes absolutely.
A couple of more diss records. Nobody's getting shot. It might be a fight. It might be a brawl.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to see nothing like that happen. It doesn't end in a winner.
I do. I would love to see that. See, this is the thing. You talk all that gang goon pop shit. Your nephew get killed in front of you. That's got to be devastating.
Right. So he a second away from crashing.
He need a reason to go ahead and clock out.
Right.
Hey Quavo, the clock's over here. That's it. He's slapping somebody. Chris Brown never had a reason to fuck nobody up outside of I've been in this bitch for a minute. How dare you? How dare you treat me less than who I am? Bitch, I'm Chris.
Because they're all fucking the same.
How is it
the industry is small, so small when you get into that certain rank. So, of course, they're going to be sharing bitches. It's going to happen. And every industry is like that.
It's happening
NFL,
around here.
The NBA.
It's happening around here.
Any city that has a hierarchy or whatever of people that deal in a certain level of shit.
That's true. That's true.
They're fucking the same people.
Everybody fucking the same people. So that's why it's unique to meet somebody that's not.
Oh. Facebook wall. So, anonymous person, lady, says, this married man that be in my inbox trying to smash
Ooh.
just had a baby with his wife, and I said, congratulations, I'm so happy for you and your wife. He said, why the fuck you always got to bring her up? Y'all, these niggas is terrible.
Y'all, these niggas is terrible. So you do know you're a part of the problem. You're dealing with a married man. You're dealing with the married man.
Oh, but no, she just said congratulations.
Why are you talking to a married man?
Why the fuck you talk? Why he ain't blocked?
The goal of even being married is having something somebody else don't got. That's one of the things about it. Look at what they have. Look what he has. I want that, and it's untouchable. Another man can't touch this. Look what I have. Look what she has. Another woman can't touch this. Too legit. But that is the goal of marriage. Well, no, that's one of the perks of marriage, having something that nobody else has.
I don't know shit about marriage.
Yeah, you do.
I ain't did it.
Look at it from that perspective then. That you didn't do it. So the people that did it got something that you don't have.
Right.
And
they got an experience of being divorced now.
And what if they're not? What about the marriages that work?
I was just saying this I say that a lot, but I was literally just talking to somebody. It's from all the people that I know that got married, there's only one of them that's still married. Like, that I know they got married since I've been
alive.
Right.
I know a couple of married couples. That's same thing.
I only got one that's still married. One couple that's still married. Everybody else
gone. And you know, this is
death don't count. I'm not counting them.
The part of that of having something that nobody else has is also the divorce is an experience that nobody has. Sometimes you got to separate from something you think you need to get better.
Everything got an expiration date.
Sometimes you have to make a decision that breaks your heart, but it brings you peace.
Right.
That's very important. Right. I'm learning that. I've learned that. I've been around some very beautiful people, and the Facebook wall chick, she sounds like she's beautiful, but she don't have options. So the only option she got is another woman's king.
Yeah, my whole thing looking at that, just like you said, was like, damn, why is she even talking to this man? Like, she should have been blocked. Like, block the nigga. You don't even have to respond.
Have a female ever lied about fucking you? Like,
how would I know that?
Have you ever got back to you that a female said, "Oh, I fucked the king. I fucked."
Oh, like she did.
Yeah.
And she didn't.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's happened to me on a grand scale, but you know that.
Yeah.
How much shit people, boy, I've called females and be like, "You fucked me?" No. Well, why you tell someone, "I was just trying to make her mad." And now whatever female this is, I'm not dealing with that shit.
You know what I've had?
Put a line on your pussy.
I've had, that's probably happened. I just don't remember. But what I do remember happening on several occasions is people saying, or women saying that they've been with me.
Same thing.
Like
same thing.
Like we were together.
Same thing.
So I'm like,
I hate when you talk to two females that roughly know each other and then they get together like they figured it out. Bitch, you didn't figure shit out. I was talking to your punk ass and I'm talking to your hoe ass. That's what it was. I wasn't trying to hide it. We got it. Was you really talking to both of us? Yeah. Toxic D.
Yeah.
I'm bringing them out.
Look, it's happened. And I was kind of thrown off because they're polar opposites. They're friends. They're sorority sisters. I ain't gonna say they're friends. They're sorority sisters and they cool.
Ooh, that's naughty.
But they're like polar opposite as far as one looks like this, one looks like this. Right. So when they both found out, however, but one of them was pretty much like she didn't think that I would have done that because of the difference in them.
I look way better than her.
Right. I was like, whoa.
It ain't about your looks all the time.
Obviously it wasn't. I'm like, I like both of y'all for different reasons at different times. Like, just probably, it was several years apart, and there was no way for me to know that they knew each other other than the fact that they were in the same sorority. Now, I don't know if they went to school together or they was in. But they knew each other. It was just they was in the same sorority. Not saying that they did it at the same exact time. I don't know because I don't really give a fuck about that kind of shit. So I don't be asking questions. Like, if I could see like paraphernalia that has dates on it and stuff, yeah, I might remember that, but it wasn't that deep. So I would never think that. And it happened, okay, cool. But for you to say that like pretty much down your friend physical appearance.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? This is competition. You're a big fish.
It's over with.
You're a hell of a catch. You're a hell of a catch.
That shit was kind of weird. I was like, damn, you'll put her down to
this where I'm at. And I would never do that. And I hope I don't deal with people. I don't deal with people that do that. But this where I'm at. I'm a bad bitch. May not be on the level you want to certain females, But I'm on top of my shit. With that being said, I wish you would go deal with somebody else. That's a step down. Go ahead. Enjoy. I'm not finna dish this next man. Unless it's just cooked into the process.
Right.
You know I'm fucking with me. Oh yeah, all them niggas some hoes. You a hoe for fucking with them bitch ass niggas. That's hating. Fuck you. But is that really hating? Do you want this food? No, I don't like that. Oh, you're a hater of my food.
You're hating on my cater.
But just to get back to what you said, to where we at, dealing with that type of toxic behavior is cooked into the process, and we become that. You become jealous of your friend because she looks a little better. She has a better job. She got a man. They going on vacations. So of course, when if you ever had the opportunity to fuck him, you might. You wanna sample her truth. You wanna sample this bitch truth.
It happens, but you're gonna hear this.
On both ends.
Never do that, but it happens.
It does. And being a woman, do you accept him back? Do you take that back? Like, oh, you cheated on me with my best friend. Flip it. Women don't believe men can deal with that, but we can. Men have egos. Women have egos. Women just understand you ain't gonna never find another one of these. Believe you can. How many females out there say, look, I'm gonna find me another one. Did you find me yet? Somebody said yes. And somebody's still saying, well, I don't need a man. I'm gonna just spend the rest of my life by myself. I'm gonna just date for the rest of my life. Bitch, you getting old. We all getting old.
The only thing I see up and down my timeline is women waiting to fall in love and live that fairy tale life. Not saying it.
What's wrong with that?
Don't. That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying don't do that.
I want a fairy tale life.
You don't deserve that.
I want a fairy tale life.
Well, you pretty much creating it.
Yeah.
So I'm saying they're sitting back waiting on it.
True. So
there's a difference.
A lot of things we discuss on here, we don't discuss what we do. I'm a full-blown writer.
Right.
I'm a fucking writer. I'm a writer. I write screenplays, a novel. I worked on big sets. I'm a writer. I've won plenty of awards. A lot of awards. A lot of sophisticated things that a lot of people wouldn't even understand I can do.
We need your black mind.
But what I do is I give them the truth that they see. So if you see past this veil of a shit-talking black dude on this podcast, you will see more. But you got to unlock that shit with level 2. And you can only get level 2 in Venezuela. I'm joking. But just to be on that topic, you have to look at yourself more than what you are. And if you don't see yourself in that higher version, then how can anybody else ever?
Right.
I'll be around some beautiful people again. And I'm like, damn, I want to fuck with you, but I can't. I can't fuck with certain people. And now I got to start pulling back for certain people because I have interest in people that's going to provide a level of energy, a level of power, a level of contrasting understanding that's going to propel me, push me, and guide me to another life, to another level. If you're not dealing with people like that, then why are you fucking with them? I'm sick of that shit. I get cool with people. You meet somebody at a job or you meet somebody in the process of life and you get cool with them. You got one time to make a certain choice that make me look at you differently. And there's no other, I would never fuck with you again. And I hope that's like that for me. Judge me hard.
Right. Hit the like button. I'm
Yeah.
judging. Take your little stubby thumb. Hit that motherfucking.
They like when you say stubby thumb. I heard, it was so funny he said stubby thumb. I'm like, what the fuck? I can say stubby thumb. No, but just again, riding on that, somebody getting credit. Whenever you do something, I be so happy. I love when people do shit that I wouldn't even think to do. But we are so in tune. This is another part of me doing something. I'm another part of you doing something.
Right.
Your daughter's birthday. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Making moves like that. Being able to show up but not be there. Y'all pull up to the house after that. Make sure she has some fun.
Right.
So a lot of people don't got that. They want that, but they didn't fuck their homeboy girl 2 or 3 times. These niggas done fought over some money. They don't love each other. And females think chivalry is dead. No, it's not. It's just hard to, why would somebody want to apply that type of pressure to you when you're getting that pressure from everywhere? When that's what you want. That's what you want, but you'll look everywhere to get it. And when you actually meet a dude, you need to go and cut it off. Like, I ain't gonna fuck with you no more. I'm out. Same thing with dudes. You don't give me the right energy, I'm out. instead of prolonging this manipulative understanding that y'all both playing. Some dude taking you on 2 or 3 dates, he ready to fuck. Some female know that she need this and that out of this nigga, so she gonna get a pussy up. I'm sick of that shit. I don't want to go through that. So you want to deal with people that's more on a more grounded stage of their life. And sometimes they come with dealing with an older woman, or older man, or a more mature person in their spirit. Yeah, we have spirits. Thug have spirit.
I have this contrast in like
Me thug have spirit. Big dumb thug have spirit.
This contrast of now you have to accept that we live in a matrix and we live in a real world. You have to now accept that. There's no getting around it because there's you online and then there's you in real life. Right. Hell, there's you on Facebook.
Some people got more than one account.
and that's you on Instagram.
And you on Pinterest.
2 different people.
You on Pinterest.
Each platform has a personality that you're going to embody said personality or said platform. So
that's why I hate Instagram. Hit the like button, bitch. Damn, where the fuck am I at?
Yesterday.
Hey, hold on, give me a second.
Listen, I got it. So the contrast between the online person that we're seeing and then the real life. So I'll see these different conversations of mainly women is what I'm talking about. The conversation of like basically how they want their life. And I say they because it's like this collective consciousness of
definitely collective
of rhetoric that I see amongst
expectation.
All of that.
Yeah.
So, but in real life, they don't talk like that.
No, they can't.
In real life, when I sit down and have a conversation with them, it's like
they're not that bold.
Nah, it's like
they can't live that.
And I can see them accepting everything that they
say they want.
Yeah,
but that's a part of
even for me.
It's a mask. Facebook is a mask.
So I'm like, I wouldn't even think that you would. You know what I'm saying? Like
Instagram is
I'm
a mask.
left field with this shit a lot of times. So it's like if you eating that up per se, it's like that's not what you're supposed to be like on my top right now.
When I see,
not going for none of that shit.
When I see females take pictures in the bathroom, they be like, it's because of the lighting. But then you never see where they went. And even if it's somewhere they went, they by themselves. You know why? Because they feel nothing can, whatever dude they with not worthy enough to be in those pictures.
Right.
Bitch, you got me fucked up. It's only so many times I'm going to do or say so many things. And if you don't move in the right direction, you'll notice I pull back. Even
in the house though, like why you kind of inviting people into your personal space? Like
your domain.
Showing me your
domain.
bedroom,
your domain, your unhumble abode.
It's not that that's what you're trying to do. That's not what I'm saying. I know you're trying to show me your outfit,
and they see that online. They see it online.
Or your body, really. So it's all of it. You want us to see the body.
Promotion.
You want us to see the outfit.
Promotion.
But you're not thinking about the fact that we're seeing your fucking room.
What are they promoting?
I'm seeing the bed. Like I wouldn't want my girl doing that. My daughter doing that. Don't show them your whole personal space. Like that's kind of weird. Like your bedroom. This is where you sleep every night, and you're putting this in. No, I don't know where you live. That's not the point. I don't know where your house is. I don't want to know where your apartment, none of your condo, whatever you live in. All right, that's not what I'm saying. But you're showing me that space. That's like sacred space, and you're putting it out there for the sake of a selfie
or likes and views.
Yeah,
for a couple of dollars. So again,
that's weird to me. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying that's weird. To me,
it's your choice. That you see that as an issue, and they don't. I do because that goes far. Because what happens when you can't show your body? Again, let's go back. What are you promoting by showing these pictures online? I just want y'all to see my outfit. I'm sorry, Kinga. That's not true. Promotion works like this. I'm gonna show you this item. You want to experience this item, right? Don't you want to feel these hips? Don't you want to feel these curves? Don't you want to touch these soft legs? These big gorilla feet?
All of them every woman who posts a picture like that is saying that, or is that what we're seeing because we're the opposite sex and
Double standard. I'm calling double standard on everything. Watch this. It's duality. We are seeing it, and it's what's perceived. Why else would you show me you in this bikini? Because I look sexy. You want whatever guy you're trying to catch. He gonna want to fuck
for him.
You. It's for him.
Everybody else is cannon fodder.
The rest of you motherfuckers are just putting them in the soup.
Right. The rest of the likes that I need for that dopamine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the loves.
And what do you get from
the
it?
hard eyes.
So
I give them.
I don't.
I give them.
You do? You click. Click the button. But
because to me, that's why you posted it. And if it looked good, if I would have seen her in real life in that sundress, in that with that hair, with that, and I'd be like, damn, that's fly.
So let's go on the other end of the spectrum.
That's me clicking the button.
Let's go on the other end of the spectrum. Respecting women that do that. No, everybody don't want to fuck you, and sometimes we can't appreciate that shit.
Right. It ain't just looking at and saying, I like it, I want to fuck her.
I'm not that guy.
Caveman.
I don't.
Fucking.
A lot of times, I won't even give interest to a female I don't find sexually interesting. Why would I? Oh, she's okay. Jesus, I fucked that okay woman over there. Damn, she's so okay. I want her so. No, sometimes I see females. I'm like, oh my god, that's adorable. Click up. You hear yours like mine's like, click up. So, but yeah, I do. I would like to see that not be a big deal, but there's nothing we can do about that. This generation is horny. Our generation was horny. I'm horny right now.
I'm gonna leave. I'm out of here.
I'm not horny right now, but that's a big thing in what we eat and what we consume.
Yeah, we're definitely inundated,
entertainment wise,
flooded with sex all day long. Even in Walt Disney, you freaky motherfucker. Yeah,
there's some freaks.
Yeah,
there's some freaks.
All the little subconscious freaky things that you can see in now because we have the technology to outline this. Why has a cartoon character got a boner, Walt? Ever?
Yeah.
Ever. Why does it ever happen?
Because somebody was trying to be too realistic, coming from a writer standpoint. And sometimes these cartoons weren't drawn with kids in mind.
No, yeah. Adults make the cartoon.
The minute another character...
Oh! The Nickelodeon guy, that fucko.
That's some fuck shit. You know what? We need to watch that.
Yeah,
this is what we're going to do. If anybody want to... this on me. And I ain't trying to start no bullshit, but I would like to watch that. We can get together a little watch party. And what is it called? Behind the Secret Doors of Disney or some shit? Or Nickelodeon, what's it called?
I forget.
So we got 2 or 3 movies we need to watch.
Right.
So let's get together a watch party with a couple of people. Outside of my own couple of people I fuck with. And let's watch that shit together.
That fuck Nickelodeon shit, though.
You think, how many females you think will be down to do that with you? Just on some, I'm coming to kick it with y'all, have some drinks and watch this movie. A lot.
Listen, man.
Fellas too, y'all invited.
I always get hit with the weird shit like I'm on some other shit.
Celebrity shit?
Not even that. Just like, when you come from doing like, I have to promote shit that I do, okay? You promote it, and people think you're trying to do that to them. You know what I mean? Like,
no,
sell them. I'm not trying to sell.
That's your life, buddy.
Yeah, it's my life. I have to deal with that shit.
You're a legend. Listen, you're a legend. You're a legendary DJ here, regardless of what anybody say. And there's a bunch of other people that can take that title too. You've done things nobody else did.
Yeah, it's only a couple people who, it's not like 20 legendary DJs in Arkansas. And if it's 20 of them,
you're on the list.
I'm one of them.
Yeah. And the other name, a lot of people I don't give a fuck about saying, but you know who you are.
Right.
There's legendary producers.
Right.
There's legendary producers.
Right.
What? You thought I was gonna say artists? No, I want to do that.
But you gotta be.
He don't let me do this.
You gotta be one of these legendary writers, though.
Every time I try to take this approach, bro, so smooth with it. He don't give a fuck about none of this shit because of how this city move. If it wasn't when you're real about something, you can stand on realness. And then anything you say, people like, yeah, I don't really fuck with it, but it's dope, it's real. You can give credit for that. Like that rapper dude bought 25 shoes. Nigga bought a box of chicken nuggets. Yeah. That dude. What's that guy? Yeah. So even though he's not lyrical to me. I like it because it's real. It's raw. I've never listened.
He ain't talking about nobody local either.
I've never listened to a whole song, ever. But I have people.
It's not hard these days. The songs ain't but a minute and 22 seconds.
We're from the generation where you had to do 3 verses.
3 verses. You 4 minutes in.
It's going down, and don't have no break now.
Right.
So, but back to this city, and that's something I always want to discuss. But bro, he nipped it in the bud. But I'm gonna steal it real quick. A lot of people in this city have good music. They are talent, but it's a copy. You are a gimmick from over here.
Right.
And if you are original, you will stand out amongst the people you with. And that goes for everybody. So when people send me music, sometimes I'll be like, why would I listen to this? We have no relationship. Yes. We have no relationship. I would respect you more if you said, how you doing today? Check this out. Listen to this. Don't just inbox me your music like you fuck with me like that. Even if you used to fuck with me like that. And I'm not, a couple of people that might feel like I'm pointing at them, you know who you are. I got people in other cities that I've dealt with on music levels, and they send me shit with gifts. Not little pictures like, hey bro, I'm gonna send you this, check this out. I'm like, you know you don't gotta do that. Hey, or even when I
GIFT, not GIFs.
Yeah. So dealing with that and just being real. When you show up at somebody's house and you want something, you give something.
Wipe your feet off at the door, playboy.
You come with gifts. You come bearing gifts. We forgot that. So if you go just to wrap all this into one little tight little box and put a bow on it, treat people the way you want to be treated, whether it's female or male. So if you were doing music and you want people to check your shit out, be real about it. And have more of a production than link.
Right.
Send me the album cover. Send me the photo shoot. Send me the treat me like you want to be treated when you buy an album. Do you want just I hate this shit. It's all digital. Remember you get the back in the day you get the album, you open the CD case, the fucking shit fold out to get the lyrics in there, 4 or 5 different artists.
Yeah.
You're like, damn. But all that shit is online now. These people don't even have an online presence. They just struggling artists, rappers, singers, whatever they are, and they develop their own mind. I'm the best of what I do. And I'm not telling you don't believe that. I'm telling you if you are that, let the whole package flow through.
Right.
Where's the other artists in your city that's fucking with it? You don't got that. Where are the producers? You don't got that. Where's the photographers? You don't get. Oh, you do it all. I had to do it all because I heard a nigga online say he did it all. I shot the video, I wrote it, I produced it, I directed, I executive. I even did the twerking part. I had to put a skirt on. That's a prosthetic booty. So, but to have all the talent around you and not absorb it into one project and channel that energy, that's the problem. And there's no way, and I'll give credit where credit due. It's legendary stuff. And I have to say, even though it don't hit, every town has its own legends amongst itself. Right. I'm not taking that from that. I'm speaking on in general legend. So 10 years from now, that in general, would that be the case? Would that guy be that guy? Nope. Because now you got to stand the test of time. The creativity got to be art. If you got the same rap album, the nigga a little more successful got the same rap album, you're over with. Or you think the people around you really putting you in the radio when they put the other shit in the radio? No.
Artists don't even put their own, like I see them make a post and have another nigga music on his post. Nigga, you rap.
Or sing.
Or whatever. You post, I get it. You love who you love as far as other artists. But dang, it's cool for every other time you post your own music on your post. But it's telling me what I need to know when you don't do that.
We just want more in the packaging. Packaging is everything. I learned that from one of my female friends. Packaging is everything. So when you get these shirts, you're going to get this little bag and shit. You're going to get a whole treatment, a car, maybe a midget.
I'm going to come with it. Kinga?
What the fuck? Clones. Oh, shit. Remember, for a moment there was a big thing, clones.
Right.
Everybody's cloning people. That's this generation being manipulated and powered by the ones before. The idiots before now powered these idiots.
We're clones.
Yeah.
People think we're the same person.
Yeah, but talking about me. I talk about fathers. Yeah. Yeah.
No, me and you.
But we're not though. But in the same aspect, there's two different vibrations.
I thought you was talking to yourself.
I've heard that too. I've heard that too. But why would you do that? Because people do that online.
Right.
I see it so much.
Right.
And you would, it's not even shocking. Some people I watch, and I'd be so fucking stupid to it. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? One dude like with a cat, I'm gonna take over the world. Then the other guy, the same dude wearing a whole different outfit is the superhero. What are you doing? I'm like, what the fuck? This is so fucked up. It's so fucked up. People like King Batch, you would think he one of the number one actors at this point, but that shit die off. Right. Because the copycats started to copy you, and they look good. Listen, DC Young Fly is smoky.
100%.
But this generation don't know that, so they just. But if they do know it, it's a feeling they get. Like, we don't got Smokey or Chris Tucker, so we can accept this version. You know when he's not DC Young Fly, he's probably another person.
Right.
I don't know.
But it would make sense for him to have that personality because he would have grew up
watching Smokey.
And sometimes you can be just a little bit like somebody, but then people like naturally you're just a little bit like this person, this popular celebrity or whatever. But people start telling you that. Oh, now you finna adopt that. Yeah. Now you are that.
Why not? So a lot of people say Tupac tried to be Bishop from Juice. But the reason he was able to play Bishop from Juice because he was that version before then.
Right. So the people who really knew him said that.
He was like that already.
Yeah, like he was already.
And then people that don't know him talk on the other end. Just like I just made that statement, that blanket statement about DC Young Fly. Now, I just know that I saw Smokey. I saw Smokey like you saw Smokey.
Right.
And when we saw Smokey, there's nothing like Smokey. That we seen Craig's, we seen D-Balls, but we never seen the Smokey.
Right.
And when we seen Smokey, have you seen another Smokey since DC Young Fly? Nope. I seen a nigga smoking, but I ain't seen another Smokey. So again, even when ownership, Chris Tucker, Ice Cube, Weatherspoon, a bunch of other guys, Zeus, a bunch of other guys, they don't own Friday. They didn't own Friday.
Right.
He sold it, but got mad later on when he couldn't do what he wanted to do with it, and then people started dying off.
Right. Now,
think about it.
Now it's gonna be hard to do that.
You can't do it now. They had it perfect. The kids had it perfect. DC Young Fly, his son, the kids, Smokey and they had a whole thing. Then you could have used Chris Tucker as a more rehabilitated Smokey.
Right.
But guess what? I didn't write it. If I would have wrote that or even been on that team writing that, that's what you would have got. That could be developed out.
That's why you have to work.
That's why I have to work.
We can see, and not to saying that you're this black guy that's gonna make shit for black people. No, your shit is, you can do it all.
Yeah.
But we do need, it'd be cool to see a black love movie.
Yeah.
We had one since like Love Jones. Like, why do we have to go so far back to get these
love movies? I can't give it to Django. I love Django, but
they had a love story.
No, I can't give it to you. Let me give you guys a deep dive into my mind. Django's a beautiful movie. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed. It's a beautiful, gorgeous movie. I love the way it's written, top to bottom. But it's still a white man's production.
Right.
Say something. It don't matter. Hey, whoa. Okay, cool. It don't matter.
But a black man could have been did that movie.
But a black man making that movie wouldn't have been Quentin Tarantino making that movie.
Right.
So again, colors transcended through talent. It don't matter what you are.
Yeah, Quentin got a certain way, period.
But flip it. Who could have directed that movie like that? You have to see that movie to understand that movie's possible.
Right.
That could have been a whole white cowboy movie, but he would have blended in with the rest of them.
Right.
So yeah, Django has a love story, but it's more so a revenge story. Do you have more blood or love?
Blood.
More bullets or flowers?
Bullets.
There we go.
A lot of niggers.
More hate? More hate and pain? Or order? See what I did there? Because there's order. There's a check.
What you say?
The nigga's in check.
What am I trying to say? You can't treat him like any other nigga because he ain't any other nigga.
And we're not any other podcast.
Right.
And you would get that from this version of people. And people like-minded like us.
And I want my nigga gals.
Yeah. Nigga gals. And look at how you can take a white actor, DiCaprio, and he can play a role like his ancestors.
Right.
That's who. That's in his.
Yeah, he tapped.
It's in his blood. And it was Samuel. You think it's a coincidence that a black man like him, that's so successful, can play a role so perfect because that's in his blood. Denzel could have probably did it, but it wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been that nigga. Right. Sometimes it gotta be that nigga. Sometimes you have to be that nigga. That one in every 10,000. And sometimes you get two. You feel me?
Double for your trouble.
And for you women, sometimes you gotta be that bitch. And I do mean bitch. You have to have that attitude, that persona that nobody can fuck with you. You have to have that. And when you have that, you don't find yourself taking pictures in your room. You find yourself taking pictures on an island. You want to fuck with me? Get your passport, bro. You know what? Go and get these nails paid for. Just recently. That's something I want to do. The next time I win, I'm going to like get everybody around me, get all the females, like children, sisters, aunties, and get them to cook for me. Yeah, thought about doing some nails. Yeah. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But I want to do something special for all the women around us because why? When do they get that enough? When do we get that enough? When do we get that? And that's why you got to be him. You got to be her. You have to be you.
I like that. You got to be him.
You have to be. And if you can't be that,
the truth.
If you can't be that, then you have to mimic that shit. And if you get a great, sometimes people are like, the generic brand is just as good as the other one. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because you grew up eating lesser. You grew up eating half. You grew up eating poison. So when you eat a real tomato, I've eaten a real tomato. This is a real conversation. This is a real podcast. But you eat a real tomato. When I was in California, I've eaten real tomatoes over my friend's Geo house. Real seasoned tomatoes. Delicious. So when I ate them on a cheeseburger from certain restaurants, I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's like a red circle with stuff on it.
The GMO.
GMOs, right. Genetically modified.
Organism.
You sure there's organisms? Monsanto. But owning things like a piece of fucking mind. It all comes with this. Right. I was thinking about how much stuff we was going to talk about. I have all these subjects and shit. And the deepest thing we do is we don't go by some script. We don't go by some plan.
We tried to.
It don't work.
It just don't work.
It's not built for us. It's not like we sitting here smoking and getting drunk in front of you. Hee hee ha ha ha. I smoke because I want to. I could do what the fuck. I could eat a cheeseburger right now. But the last time I had a sucker on the screen, we had to.
A lot of fucking editing. We need to get some catering though.
Yeah, and if you want to fuck with us, if you want to send us a meal, which we will accept, and we'll promote your stuff on here like deeply. We'll show the food. We'll show us eating the food. We'll show us digesting the food.
Defecating the food.
But a lot of men step up your catering game. Cause I know some guys with catering I haven't dealt with yet.
Some cold chefs.
If you watch this, I got you. Watch this. If I know any male caterers, if you watching this video right now, inbox me right now, and I order food. I order something from you right now. That's my word. If you watching this right now, the moment you guys watch this, any male catering, any male to the food truck, hit me up I come buy a meal right now.
He's telling the truth, but he don't realize how long this is going to be available. We're going to have to take it down.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
This isn't going away. This is every day. Somebody watched it. Click.
6 years later,
I hit the like button.
Hey, bro, I'm watching it. Shit, I sell wings.
Right.
Damn, dog. That was 6 years ago.
Right.
But the day of the airing, the day of the first 5 days. So 5 days in. So it'd be 5 days in.
That's fair.
Yeah. So if you hit me up and say, hey, I watched the podcast, you told me to hit you up, you order something, I'll order whatever your specialty is, and I'll promote it on the next podcast and on my page. Yeah. It may not mean much to you, but it may not mean much, but it's going to go far in the long run. Right. Somebody going to order. You might pick up 2 or 3, 4 or 5 people. Who knows? But let's do it like that. And that should have been promotion. Think about it.
Should have been a podcast.
Waka.
Yes!
I'm still in the, yeah, Kinga. I'm still in the, yeah,
I'm still in the field with mine, so don't interfere with mine. The truth will shoot chills through spines. It's not back in the day, I'm a pro with the tools now. And my drills is fine. She step in her heels, she fine. She step over here, she mine. She head over heels and I then heard it a million times.